In the world of heavyweight MMA, where giants clash and every punch could change history, one English fighter is turning heads with lightning-fast knockouts and unstoppable momentum. Meet Tom Aspinall, the rising star who's not just fighting for wins, but for a place among the legends of the octagon. Tom Aspinall, hailing from England, competes in the UFC's heavyweight division, and he is quickly becoming one of the most talked-about fighters in the sport. Unlike many heavyweights, who rely solely on size and brute strength, Tom combines explosive power with precision and technique, making him one of the most versatile fighters in his class. From the moment he stepped into the octagon, Tom's speed, agility, and finishing ability set him apart. His knockouts are not just powerful, they're strategic, demonstrating a fighter who understands timing, leverage, and the psychology of combat. Analysts have noted his ability to seamlessly switch between striking and grappling, a skill set that is rare among fighters of his size. At a time when the UFC heavyweight division is stacked with talent, Tom Aspinall stands out as a rising star, a fighter whose trajectory suggests he may soon challenge for the championship. Fans around the world are watching closely, and each fight adds another chapter to his story of rapid rise and immense potential. Before the bright lights of the UFC and the roar of the crowd, Tom was a boy growing up in England. Born into a family that valued discipline, hard work, and determination, he was encouraged to explore sports and develop his physical skills from an early age. Tom's journey into martial arts began with judo and wrestling, disciplines that taught him balance, leverage, and the fundamentals of combat. These early experiences weren't just about learning techniques, they shaped his mindset, instilling focus, resilience, and a competitive spirit that would carry him through the toughest moments in his professional career. Even as a teenager, Tom showed promise. He competed in local tournaments, often dominating opponents with a mix of technical skill and raw athleticism. These early victories not only gave him confidence, but also revealed a fighter with exceptional potential. His upbringing, training, and early competitions created the foundation for the explosive, strategic, and dynamic fighter the world would come to know in the UFC. Tom Aspinall isn't just a heavyweight, he's a master of multiple disciplines, blending judo, Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and striking into a seamless, explosive fighting style. His judo background gives him a unique advantage in the cage. He can take opponents down with precision, control the fight on the ground, and execute powerful throws that few heavyweights can match. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu complements this, allowing him to lock in submissions and maintain dominant positions when the fight hits the mat. But Tom isn't just a grappler, his striking is fast, clean, and devastating. With a combination of power shots, timing, and accuracy, he can finish fights in seconds, keeping opponents constantly on edge. What truly sets him apart is his agility. For a man of his size, Tom moves with remarkable speed and fluidity, able to dodge attacks, close distance, and transition between striking and grappling almost effortlessly. In the octagon, Tom's strengths are clear: explosive power, technical versatility, and an ability to adapt mid-fight. Yet, like any fighter, he has areas to improve. At times, his relatively limited experience against the very top-tier heavyweights can be a challenge, and conditioning in extremely long fights is something he continues to develop. But with the guidance of his coaches and training partners at insert gym or coach names, Tom's style continues to evolve. He's a fighter who learns quickly, constantly refining his techniques and strategies to dominate opponents in multiple dimensions of combat. Tom's professional MMA journey began in the local circuits of England, where he quickly made a name for himself with a string of decisive wins. Before joining the UFC, he built an impressive record, showcasing his knockout power and grappling skill against increasingly challenging opponents. Each victory cemented his reputation as a heavyweight with both talent and determination. His UFC debut marked a turning point. Tom stepped into the world's biggest MMA stage and proved he belonged. With every fight, he demonstrated not just his physical skills, but also his mental toughness, remaining calm under pressure, adapting strategies mid-fight, and finishing fights in spectacular fashion. Knockouts and submissions became hallmarks of his UFC career, earning him performance bonuses and a growing fan following. Tom's rise hasn't been without challenges. Like all fighters, he's faced injuries and setbacks, testing both his body and his resolve. But each time he returned stronger, showing resilience and determination that define champions. Today, he's ranked among the top contenders in the UFC heavyweight division, recognized by fans and analysts as one of the brightest rising stars, with a trajectory that could see him challenging for the championship in the near future. Every rising star has defining moments, and for Tom Aspinall, several fights have cemented his reputation as one of the most exciting heavyweights in MMA. From his UFC debut to high-stakes matchups, Tom has consistently delivered performances that showcase his power, precision, and versatility. One of his most memorable fights was against notable opponent, where he executed a spectacular knockout in just timed seconds, leaving fans and commentators in awe. Another standout moment was his grappling mastery against opponent, where he transitioned seamlessly from striking to a submission, demonstrating the depth of his martial arts skill set. These performances earned him performance bonuses and highlight reel status, further establishing him as a serious contender in the heavyweight division. Tom's career is also marked by rivalries that push him to improve and adapt. Each bout against a top-ranked opponent has been an opportunity to test his skills, refine his strategy, and prove that he belongs among the elite. With each victory, his rankings climb and his presence in the UFC becomes even more formidable. His achievements are not just measured in wins and finishes, but in the way he fights, with heart, intelligence, and an unrelenting drive to succeed. Outside the octagon, Tom Aspinall is more than just a fighter. He's known for his grounded personality, strong family ties, and dedication to his community. Raised in his hometown, he remains close to his family and often credits their support for his success in MMA. In addition to training and fighting, Tom enjoys insert hobbies such as outdoor activities, fitness challenges, or personal interests, showing a side of him that fans rarely see in the cage. He's also involved in charitable work, participating in local initiatives and giving back to the community that helped shape him. Interviews with Tom reveal a man who values humility, hard work, and perseverance, traits that not only make him a great fighter, but also a respected role model. This balance between life inside and outside the cage reflects his mindset: focused, disciplined, yet deeply human. Fans aren't just drawn to his fighting skills, they're inspired by his character, his journey, and the way he handles both victories and challenges with grace. Looking ahead, the future is bright for Tom Aspinall. With his combination of speed, power, and technical skill, he has the tools to climb even higher in the UFC heavyweight division. Analysts see him as a potential title contender, capable of challenging the champions in the coming years. Upcoming fights will be critical in shaping his trajectory. Each bout is not just a chance for victory, but an opportunity to prove that he belongs among the elite heavyweights of the world. Fans are eager to see how he matches up against the division's top fighters, and every performance is being closely analyzed for signs that he could one day hold the UFC heavyweight belt. When compared to other heavyweights, Tom's agility and grappling set him apart. While many in the division rely primarily on raw power, he combines speed, strategy, and versatility, a combination that makes him particularly dangerous and unpredictable in the cage. Expectations are high, both from fans who admire his skill and commentators who recognize his potential to make history in the sport. The consensus is clear: if Tom continues on this trajectory, he could be the next heavyweight champion and a defining figure of his generation. From his early days in insert hometown of England to the global stage of the UFC, Tom Aspinall's journey has been one of determination, skill, and relentless ambition. He has transformed from a young martial arts enthusiast into one of the most exciting heavyweights in MMA today. His impact goes beyond wins and knockouts. Tom has helped shine a spotlight on English MMA, inspiring a new generation of fighters and fans alike. His fights are a testament to his skill, his discipline, and the vision he has for his career. As we watch him continue to rise, the question remains, how far can Tom Aspinall go? If he keeps improving, adapting, and taking on the best in the world, there's no limit to what he could achieve. One thing is certain, Tom Aspinall isn't just a fighter, he's a heavyweight to watch and a name that could one day become a legend.